Hello children, this is Disha ma'am and yes, we are going to learn English. Hope you enjoyed yesterday's session. कल हमने क्या किया था? We did a brief discussion about the chapters that were in our course book. That was chapter number 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 along with the poems. Now what are we going to do today? क्या है मेरे सामने? What are you seeing on the screen? क्या है? This is our grammar textbook, grammar and composition, right? We all know this book. Now, today we will have a quick recap about how many chapters we have done and what are the importance of the chapters and what are the key terms, right? Chali. So without wasting time, let me grab you to the index page, content page. Now, first chapter, that is alphabetical order. Can you see, children? Alphabetical order. Yes, we have already done this alphabetical order in class 3rd also. What is alphabetical order? You have to arrange words according to the alphabets. माने A, B, C, D जो हम सबको आती है उस हिसाब से we arrange the given words. Now, here there was a complication where अगर सारे words एक ही अल्फ़ाबेट से शुरू होते हो, for example, cat, cow, calf, comb. I repeat, cat, cow, calf, comb. So in that case, what are we going to do? Yes, we learned that अगर first सारे alphabet same है, we will move to the second alphabet. So C-A-T, cat. So the second alphabet is A. C-O-W, cow. The second alphabet is O. C-A-L-F, calf. The second alphabet is A. And C-U-B, cub. The second alphabet is U. Right. So अगर second alphabet भी same हो, जैसे हमने यहाँ पे cat और calf में देखा तो, so then we will move to the third alphabet, right? So this way, alphabetically, we need to arrange the words, and that is known as alphabetical order that we have studied in chapter number 1. Alright, we have already completed these exercises. ये सारी exercises हमारी हो गई है. Don't worry, this is a new book, so answers नहीं है इसमें, right? Now, after the first chapter comes the chapter number 2, that is sentences. Now, sentences we already learn question mark, full stop, commas, वो सब जिसमें आते हो, they are known as sentences. So sentence always begins with a capital letter. It includes different punctuation marks like comma, question mark, exclamatory sign. Clear? And this we studied in our chapter number 2, sentences. So the group of words which makes a complete sense can be termed as sentences that we learned in this chapter. We did these exercises also, right? After that, after studying sentences, there was a chapter of apostrophe. What was it? Apostrophe, plural or possessive, right? That also we have learned. जब कोई भी चीज का position दिखाता है, माने this thing belongs to you, my father's name, my mother's name, my school's name. So in that case, we use apostrophe, or again we use apostrophe or s, apostrophe s for possessive and plurals, right? So this we studied in chapter number 3. Then coming to chapter number 4, that is kinds of sentences. Now kinds of sentences हमने sentence तो पढ़ लिए. Now what we did next, we did kinds of sentences. We learned in fact kinds of sentences. And how many kinds of sentences did we learn over here? We learned interrogative, we learned assertive, we learned imperative, and we learned exclamatory. मैंने ये सिखाया था आपको, right? Interrogative sentences, जो sentences आपको question पूछते हैं, the one with the question mark is known as interrogative sentences. Assertive sentences, simple statement that tells you something. It has a full stop, but they tell you something. Imperative statement, they are giving an order or a command. An exclamatory sentence, sentence which surprises you. These are all types of sentences. उसके examples भी हमने पढ़े, साथ साथ में उसकी exercises भी हमने worksheet में भी करी. Alright. After that, we had positive and negative sentences. Now, positive negative sentences, a difference between positive and negative sentences is a simple sentence is termed as positive sentence, and a sentence with the use of no or not is known as negative sentences. Easy. We also learned that. You can see the example. See, is, has, have, are. These are all coming in the positive terms. Now, negative is not, yeah, isn't, has not, hasn't, have not, haven't, are not, aren't. Right? These are all negative sentences. So we understood that also. Now to explain it more briefly, negative sentences, there was chapter number 5 which showed us negative sentences. Now sentences which are positive can be termed as affirmative, and negative, as I told you, जहाँ पे यूज होता है no या not का, are termed as negative sentences. In this chapter we learned about that, right? Then this is chapter number 7. Chapter number 7 says about the heading, if you can see, it is nouns. Very easy. Why? Because we have been learning these nouns since we were in grade 1st. What are nouns? Nouns are any names of person, animal, place or thing. They are termed as noun. तो हमने नया क्या सीखा इस चैप्टर में? हमने सीखा टाइप्स ऑफ नाउन्स. तो हमने कौन कौन से टाइप्स सीखे? वी लर्न कॉमन नाउन्स, प्रॉपर नाउन्स, कलेक्टिव नाउन्स एंड एब्स्ट्रैक्ट नाउन्स. कॉमन नाउन जो कॉमनली किसी को भी बोलते हैं, पेन, बुक, टेबल, फैन, these are all common nouns. Proper nouns माने पर्टिकुलर जगह या पर्टिकुलर प्लेस. लास्ट ईयर भी हमने ये कॉमन और प्रॉपर स्टडी किया था, इफ यू रिमेंबर, राइट? योर नेम, suppose I am Disha ma'am, so Disha becomes proper noun. You are Ved, so Ved becomes proper noun. We are all studying in New Era Global, so New Era Global becomes proper noun. Now in this chapter the new nouns which you have learned were collective nouns and abstract nouns. What is collective noun? Collective noun is referred to the group of people, animals or thing. कोई भी एक पूरे झुंड को, पूरे ग्रुप को अगर आप साथ में गिन रहे हैं, then that is counted as collective noun. For example, you can see in the screen, litter of puppies माने बहुत सारे puppies हैं, so उनको ग्रुप को बोला जाता है litter of puppies. Now a bunch of keys, if there is a single key we say it just a key, but this is a bunch of key, so bunch is the collective noun. A team of players, राइट? प्लेयर्स जब साथ में खेलते हैं तो उसके पूरे कंपनी को टीम बोला जाता है. सो कलेक्टिव नाउन इज अ वर्ड यूज्ड फॉर ग्रुप ऑफ एनिमल, पीपल और थिंग, राइट? नाउ व्हाट इज एब्स्ट्रैक्ट नाउन देन? एब्स्ट्रैक्ट नाउन इज अ नाउन विच कैन नॉट बी टच्ड, इट कैन बी ओनली फेल्ट, राइट? जिसे हम फील कर सकते हैं, जिसे हम टच नहीं कर सकते. राहुल इज स्मार्ट. व्हाट इज स्मार्ट? स्मार्ट इज एब्स्ट्रैक्ट नाउन. आई लाइक दिस हैप्पीनेस ऑन हिज फेस. नाउ कैन यू टच द वर्ड हैप्पीनेस? नो. सो हैप्पीनेस बिकम्स एब्स्ट्रैक्ट नाउन. तो ये चारों नाउन हमने सीखे चैप्टर नंबर 7 में. We learned common noun, proper noun, collective noun and abstract noun. Moving to the 8th chapter. 8th chapter told us about a very useful terminology in grammar, which is adjectives. Adjectives मतलब describing words. Yes, we have already learned this. Adjectives मतलब describing words. दिशा मैम इज स्वीट. एम आई स्वीट? मुझे नहीं पता, आप मुझे बताइएगा. सो दिशा मैम इज स्वीट, तो स्वीट बिकम्स एडजेक्टिव. Riri is smart. Smart becomes adjective. Dheeraj is naughty. Naughty is again an adjective. Right? किसी के बारे में हमें जो बताता है, describe करता है, that word is known as adjective. So in this chapter we learned about adjectives and we learned about how to write adjectives, like you can say is और are के साथ position of adjectives क्या थी और क्या हो सकती है, that we also learned in this chapter, right? So basically describing words with is, am, are के साथ हमने सीखा. Coming next we have on the list chapter number 9, that is articles. We all know this thing, a, an and the. जो word AEIOU माने वोवेल्स से शुरू होते हैं, they are kept after the article N, right? जो वर्ड कोई चीज जो सिंगुलर है, माने दुनिया में एक है, द सन, द मून, द अर्थ, उसके लिए वी राइट द. और अगर हमने पैराग्राफ में एक बार बात कर ली है उस चीज के बारे में, to talk about the same thing again we use the. Suppose for example, I have an umbrella. The umbrella is huge, right? Now why first में an umbrella और second में the umbrella? Yes, because umbrella starts with the word U, with the alphabet U. So accordingly the vowel, the article which is used is N. बट हमने एक बार अम्ब्रेला के बारे में बात कर लिया, एंड इफ यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द सेम अम्ब्रेला अगेन वी यूज द आर्टिकल द. राइट, क्लियर? सो इन दिस चैप्टर नंबर 9, दैट इज आर्टिकल्स, वी लर्नड हाउ टू पुट आर्टिकल्स एंड वेयर. वी लर्न द आर्टिकल्स ए एन एन, द, एंड देयर यूसेज एंड द वर्क. Okay, we did some exercises also. Clear? Now see the coming to the next chapter, that is chapter number 12, present tense. This was some hard complicated chapter. I got calls, I got messages, there were queries, right? The work which we do, बेसिकली तुम्हें पहले आप सबको ये अंडरस्टैंड करना पड़ेगा दैट टेंसेस आर डिपेंडिंग ऑन द वर्ब, माने जो काम हम कर रहे हैं, डूइंग वर्ड, ईट, स्लीप, ड्रिंक, लिसन, राइट, फाइट, शाउट, डांस, कुक, वॉश. सो दिस आर द वर्ड्स जो हमें दिखाते हैं कि वी आर डूइंग दैट वर्क. नाउ द टेंसेस आर डिपेंडिंग ऑन दिस वर्ब्स, राइट? सो प्रेजेंट टेंस माने वो टाइम जहाँ पे हमने काम अभी कर रहे हैं, अभी हमने काम करा है, ये काम हो रहा है. सिंपल प्रेजेंट टेंस इज यूज टू टॉक अबाउट एवरीडे एक्शंस और हैबिट. इट इज ऑल्सो यूज टू रिफर टू द थिंग्स दैट आर यूजुअली और ऑलवेज ट्रू, राइट? कंटिन्यूस टेंस भी हमने इसमें पढ़ा और सिंपल प्रेजेंट टेंस भी पढ़ा, जो जनरली हम करते हैं रोज. दे गो टू स्कूल, आई रिकॉर्ड वीडियो, you see the video. So these are the activities that we do regularly. So that is termed in the present tense. Now if present tense is this, present continuous में क्या करेंगे? present continuous में verb के पीछे we write ing. What do we write? ing. Yes, and उसके आगे is, am, are लगाएंगे. is कब लगाते हैं children? जब the noun is singular. आर कब लगाते हैं? जब द नाउन इज प्लूरल, व्हेन द नाउन इज प्लूरल. और आई के साथ हमेशा एम लगता है, राइट? सो कंटिन्यूस टेंस में ऑलवेज रिमेंबर इज एम आर प्लस वर्ब प्लस आई एन जी. व्हाट इज इट? इज एम आर प्लस वर्ब प्लस आई एन जी. इज एम आर प्लस वर्ब प्लस आई एन जी. आई सिंपल प्रेजेंट टेंस में गो, कंटिन्यूअस में एम गोइंग. यू सिंपल प्रेजेंट टेंस में गो, कंटिन्यूअस में आर गोइंग, वी सिंपल प्रेजेंट टेंस में गो, कंटिन्यूअस में आर गोइंग, राइट. सो इज एम आर verb plus ing gives you continuous form. This we learned in the chapter that is present tense. Next was the chapter. One more thing which we came to know in this chapter was this, the third form, V1, V2, V3 form जिसे बोला जाता है. Can you see in the screen, on the screen? Make, made, made. Buy, bought, bought. Lose, lost, lost. Eat, ate, eaten. Go, went, gone. Give, gave, given. Put, put, put. Read, read, read. Cut, cut, cut. Run, ran, run. Drink, drank, drunk. Begin, began, began. These are the past participle form, that V1, V2, V3 form. इसकी हमने एक extra exercise भी करी थी. I hope you guys remember that, right? Right. So this is an important part of your study that you should remember. Then comes chapter number 13. पास्ट टेंस. पास्ट टेंस क्या है? पास्ट टेंस वो काम है जो हमने कर लिया है. सिंपल पास्ट टेंस इज यूज टू टॉक अबाउट द एक्शन दैट हैपेंड बिफोर. यू कैन सी इन द बुक. वर्क प्लस ईडी, वर्कड. जंप प्लस ईडी, jumped. Close plus D, closed. Dance plus D, danced. So we learned this chapter in through these exercises. We learned this tense, that is past tense. उसके साथ साथ ही जो लास्ट चैप्टर हमारा था, दैट वाज फ्यूचर टेंस. नाउ व्हाट इज फ्यूचर टेंस? फ्यूचर टेंस इज द वर्ब वेयर द वर्क इज स्टिल रिमेनिंग टू बी डन. अभी हमने किया नहीं है, हम करेंगे. द सिंपल फ्यूचर टेंस इज यूज्ड टू टॉक अबाउट द एक्शंस दैट हैव नॉट टेकन प्लेस एज येट. We use the future forms to talk about the actions that will place later. Suppose I will go to Rajkot tomorrow. Right? मैं अभी नहीं गई हूँ, मैं कल जाऊँगी. So I will go to Rajkot tomorrow. यूज़ क्या करते हैं हम यहाँ पे फ्यूचर टेंस में? will या shall. Right? We use will or shall. See, I want that book. I will read it tonight. अभी मैंने रीड नहीं किया है, मैं रात को रीड करूँगा. तो जो काम अभी हुआ नहीं है, we are planning to do, comes in this future tense. So these were the chapters that we have learned during this 3-4 months. This was the course, right? So we have learned alphabetical order, sentences, plurals or possessives, kinds of sentences, negative sentences, nouns, adjectives, articles, present tense, past tense and future tense. Right? Chaliye. So this was today's brief knowledge about grammar syllabus along with the information about the chapters. Hope you enjoyed. Tomorrow we will do revision, a brief discussion about the writing portion that we have studied till date. Right? Till we meet tomorrow, this is Disha ma'am signing off. Bye bye. Take care.